Hi, I am so happy to be back again today. Today we're talking about the one thing that absolutely everybody wants, including me, and that is more conversions. We're talking about how to get that yes, and that's the one elusive thing that everybody wants more of. And today I'm going to give you 6 tips on how to get that. Okay, I'm going to get started. Give me 1 second while I share my screen. So, how to write copy that gets the yes, aka how to write copy that gets conversions. Hi, I'm Violetta Potter. I'm a conversion strategist and copywriter, and I'm here help you communicate with your audience so you can get more leads and more sales. Now, here's an honest invitation. Please get in touch. Do you like these trainings? You wish I could cover something more? Are they too basic? Are they too much information? Do I sound like a boring jackass? Whatever it is, let me know. You can email me at hello@violettapotter.com. Ready? I want you to get as much as possible from this presentation. So silence your notifications, put your phone aside, and grab a pen and paper to take some notes. All copy has one goal: to get readers to take action. A lot of people get stuck in sounding clever and being cute and getting attention, but the whole point of copy is to get readers to take action. On a website, it's either to get a click, to get a lead, or to get a sale. So click to this page, click to find out more, click to enter your email address to get X, click buy now. Everything on your site is to get one of these actions. And why this matters? Well, the whole point of being in business is to build something profitable, right? The whole point is to grow and expand and build something beyond yourselves. I mean, you're not doing this just for fun. You're not doing this just as your hobby. I mean, you could be, but the goal, once you call it a business, is to be profitable. And how you're profitable is by having a larger presence, is by having a wider audience, by having lots of leads, by getting sales. So this matters because this is how you'll grow your presence, you'll grow your business, you'll grow your wallet, and you'll grow your impact. And you'll get one of those brands that just completely takes off from one day or from 1 year to the next, let's say. Today you'll learn simple tips to increase conversions with your copy. Tip number 1. Oh my goodness, this is the most important thing that you can learn, and it is called the rule of 1. Every single thing else that I talk about today supports this rule of 1. So take a screenshot of the next slide because it is so important. Oh, sorry, then the slide after that. Every page has a goal. And the more focused it is, the more successful it will be. So every single thing that you put on your site has a goal. It shouldn't be just to look pretty. It should have a purpose to help you grow your business in some way. And each section should have its own goal. So the rule of 1. You have one reader, you have one big idea, you have one promise, and you have one offer. So speak only to your ideal target market. I know this one is really hard because a lot of people say, well, I have a lot of different segments, or I have a lot of different people with different needs. Well, whatever you write won't be as successful because you're trying to write for all those people. Pick your ideal market and speak to them only. Your one big idea is your main benefit. What is the one thing that you offer? What is your one unique value proposition or your unique selling proposition? This product does this. I do this. So select one and make that and go wild with it. Spread that and communicate that throughout everything on your entire site, page, email, whatever it is that you're writing. And have one promise. What is the one thing that you can guarantee? For example, for me, I can guarantee that by doing all of these things, you will build a relationship with your audience that will get them and build trust so that will give you money. So the promise is you will build trust to get money. And have one offer. Have one single offer and match it to your reader. This of matching it to your reader will make sense more as we go along, but just make sure when you're talking to one target, like you said, they often have different needs. When you speak to that one main target, what is it that one main target wants? And what can you offer to give them that? So match it to your ideal market. So why one? So for the one reader, yes, like you say, each segment of your market is on a different part of their journey, which means that they have different needs. Now, I've seen a lot of sales pages or service pages where people say, well, you know, I have 3 tiers for people in 3 different levels. That is right. They have 3 different levels, and you're offering them 3 tiers because you're acknowledging that they have different needs. But because they have different needs, their desires, their wants, their goals are different as well. So you need to make sure that you have a single page with one reader, one big idea, one promise, and one offer. So those 3 tiers shouldn't be all on one page. They should each have their own page so that you can write one consistent message all the way through on that one page. And so you need that one big idea, because each reader has a different need, want, desire, different struggle. They're in a different stage. Their big idea will be different, which is why it's so important to have those targeted pages. The one promise. Your offer becomes 10 times stronger when you promise a specific outcome. So what can you claim? And there should only be one promise to make your offer really, really, really strong. And of course, make it something that you can actually promise. Don't say things that you can't guarantee. And one offer. So if you put those 3, if we go back to that example page with the 3 different offers, you're weakening the strength of all of the offers, because people now are starting to think about, well, what do I need? Is it this? Am I on this level? Am I on that level? Do I need all of this that they're talking about here? But what if this is, you're giving them more to think about, and you're diluting the strength of each offer. So when all of these are aligned for the one reader, all of these, you have a strong page that will sell anything to that particular target market. So in order to make that rule of one work, you need to know your audience. And I say know in all caps, because a lot of people say, yeah, I know my audience, but they've never even talked to them. So you need to actually know them. So not based on assumptions, really get to know them, talk to them. So these are some benefits of knowing your audience. You'll know exactly what they want. You'll know exactly what they're looking for. You'll know their greatest needs, wants, and desires. You'll know exactly how to present your offer as the perfect solution, that one that they've been looking for. And the best part, you'll know exactly what to write on your page. No more having to think what to write from scratch or trying to guess or sounding clever. You'll know exactly what to put on there. So what you'll want to learn. I want brownies. No, you don't want that basic stuff, although it's helpful to know if you want brownies, if they like brownies, because if they become your client, then you know what kind of client gift you can send them. So you want to know their struggles. You want to know their frustrations, their drives, their goals, their aspirations, their inner motivations, because it'll give you insight into how you can help them with your offer. So how to get to know them? Of course, you can do surveys. You can mine reviews, let's say on Amazon for books related to your topic, in comments for blog posts on similar topics, through social media. So you'll be listening to what they're saying on social media. You can also put surveys on social media, so that's something you can do. Having one-on-one calls or chats, offering live Q&As, sending them emails with questions, say fill in the blank. So right now, so I'll give you, I've done all of these. Right now, I've started to offer, right now I'm doing a thing where I'm talking one-on-one to people in my audience. And it's been so amazing, because when you get when you get survey answers, those are crafted responses. And you don't get all of the nuances that you would when you talk to someone one-on-one. And there's something very different of getting face-to-face interaction. You're gonna, for one, you'll make an immediate connection with your audience by talking to them one-on-one, but you'll get more detailed information, because not only will you get their responses, you will also get see how they hesitate, where they pause to think more. You'll see the faces they make, and you'll get a better insight into what it is that they're really feeling and what it is that matters more to them. So I highly recommend that you do not skip this step. I guarantee that you will have more success by doing this. Meet them where they are. So if you've gotten to know them, you know exactly where they are and what you can write on the page. When you know where on their journey your readers are, you can present them with only what they need in that moment. So if they're telling you that they're at the beginning stage of their journey, you can say, oh, well, then they need this next. And then you can meet them exactly what they are. If they're at even more beginning levels that you thought, you say, okay, well, I want them to get X service or hire me to do X, but they're not quite there yet. And you can give them the things that will prepare them to be ready for you, or to work with you, or to buy your premium service or product. So when you know all of that, you know exactly where to start. So how to write to their journey. Present each reader with copy that matches the stage they're in. So, like we said before, often you have more than one segment. You have people at different stages of the journey. You have people with lower needs and people with higher needs. So then all you have to do is duplicate that one page and shift it so it's more targeted to the different reader on your segment. So make sure that each page targets your reader. Now, match their need. Only give them as much info as they need. If they need more, give them more. If they need less, give them less. Someone who is more aware of you and who's more in tune with their issues and know exactly what solution they're looking for need much less info to make a good decision. People that are at the very beginning stages need much more information. So when you know exactly what stage they're in, you can give them only what they need. And then this is especially for the beginning people, move them along. Give them what they need along all of the stages. So if you meet them at the very beginning, decide what they need next to move to the next stage, what they need next to move to the next stage. So that makes it really easy to structure a business model that is profitable at many different levels. Because if you have one segment that's beginners, you can move them to the intermediate stage, and you can offer them something that matches where they are then. Then you can move them up to something more advanced. So let's say a cheap guide or a template pack. And then after that is a blueprint. Then after that, a course. Then after that, one-on-one services. But it makes it really easy to move them along your entire business model, and it extends the life that you can make money from them. Now, a lot of people have a hard time with is home pages. Your homepage is static. How can you write a page that meets them where they are? What you can do then is have them click and self-select what stage of business they're in, and then that page, that button they click on should take them to a page that matches their stage of their journey. That way you can have a static homepage that serves multi-purpose, but also helps you funnel your readers to the correct page for their stage. Tip number 4, continue the conversation. So your reader is already having a conversation about this issue in their minds. And your job is to make sure that your page reflects their ideas and continues the conversation. So how to do that? See, like with everything that you see here, you can tell that knowing your audience is so crucial. The key to conversion is knowing your audience and knowing where to meet them and what to tell them. So number 1, do your research, baby. And I mean that. Get to know them, listen to them, and then respond accordingly. Number 2, get lots of data. Talk to lots of different people. Get it in lots of different ways. And then find the most compelling desire. The one thing to remember is that we're all human, one, and yes, while we're all different, most people have the same or similar common desires. And especially people in your target market, you'll find that a lot of them have the same common desire. And when you find that common desire, you'll know exactly, of course, if it's the most pressing desire, you'll know exactly what to write on your page and how to market to them. So make sure that when you find that most compelling desire that is common amongst the majority of your audience, make that the focus of your page. And then step 4, of course, you rake in that dough. Once you know exactly what they want, what they need, where to meet them, then you can enjoy step 4. Tip number 5, speak to their desires. So I just talked about how most people have one common desire, one common need, and common want. Once you find that, you can just use that in all of your copy. Your reader is looking for a solution to a problem. What they're essentially looking for is a better version of themselves, a better version of their business, something that will get them closer to that image of themselves that they have. And then once you know that, you can present your offer as a way for them to get there. So how to speak to their desires. Find what they care about most, their greatest struggle and their greatest desire. I see them as one need, as one thing. Usually the thing that they're struggling with, their greatest struggle, is what's keeping them from being that one best version of themselves, that one thing that they see for themselves. Find what these 2 things are, their greatest struggle and their greatest desires. And then find the connection between your offer and their greatest interest or care, desire, struggle. Find the connection. How does what you offer, whatever it is, whether it's a service or a product, how does it connect to that greatest desire? So then you can present your offer as the one answer to their greatest struggle and desire. And of course, I'm not saying to just be general here. They see their struggle. They see whatever niche you're in, there's a problem within that niche that will get them closer to that greatest desire, and make sure that you can connect those. And again, and present your offer as that one answer. And then again, once you do this, you'll be able to rake in that dough. And last one, break down the no's. Your reader will have 1,001 reasons not to act right now. found those reasons and cover them in your writing. Now, a lot of people think, oh, it's too expensive is the greatest objection. But here's the thing, that's not a real objection. Because you'll see, and you've probably seen this with your audience already, some people say, oh, I don't have money. And then you see that they spent X amount of money on some other thing that you don't think is valuable. It's just that they see more value in that other thing than in what you were offering. So your job is to make them see the value in what you're offering. Not enough money usually is not a real objection, because if you show them the real value, they will find a way to have that money. So common reasons to say no, the real ones. Can I trust this person? Is this right for me? Will it work? Will it get the results I'm looking for? Will others approve? Is this worth my time? Is this worth my money? So of course there's a million and one other reasons that they might say no, but these are very, very common reasons and just a sampling of them and easy ones to cover in your copy. So give them answers to those questions. Prove why you're worthy. Show them what makes you an expert. Show them what the results that you have gotten. Show them the cost of not acting now. Show them the results they will get. Show them how others have gotten that result. Show them why this is a good idea. Give them the reasons to say yes. So when you know them, you'll know all of these possible no's. Ask them their hesitations. What's keeping them from having their greatest desire? And then cover them in your copy. Do you have any questions about this topic? Feel free to send them my way by email to hello@violettapotter.com. You send me any question and let me know that you learned it from this training. I will respond with an in-depth answer to answer your question. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye.